And even though I was coming into contact with health professionals, no one was giving me any tips as to how I shifted out of these states. Therapy had just started to become a thing, and doctors had started to employ therapists. And so I spoke to the midwife and I had therapy around after my first child, but accessing it wasn't easy. I'd had it a second time when my son was diagnosed as diabetic, and it was a complete shock. And I got some support to work through how that affected us all as a family and trying to manage, having a child who was, I think he was 4 at the time, and you're having to inject. And we didn't have the Dexcom arm things then. We had to do the finger pricking all the time and injecting a child. And, it was really difficult. I found that really difficult as a parent. Um, so I started becoming obsessed, and I've realized over the years I actually do have an obsessive trait. And obsession can be good in some ways. If you've got good focus, you can really focus. Um, Not just what gets people stuck, but what shifts us out of it. And I thought about all these people that come from really difficult backgrounds, as we talk about in local authorities, adverse childhood experiences, trauma, all these difficult backgrounds. But how do some of us get out of that? How do some of us come out of those circumstances and make it and become successful? Um, and that really depends on what that means for you. So it led me to explore all these different things.